Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm currently here at the 9th Philippine International Motor Show, and I'd like to thank everyone so much for 11,000 subscribers. And on with the video, I had no idea what I would start with in this motor show because there are currently a lot of launches happening. So we're currently sitting in here in the all-new Chery Tiggo 2 Pro, and this is the facelift model. And despite 2 being a facelift model, there's a lot of changes, of course, from the exterior and few important bits here in the interior. So you get now Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and a very nice voice command button as long as your mobile phone is connected. And then here you have a reverse camera with parking sensors as well. The steering wheel is pretty much the same, even though you have your cruise control functions and phone connectivity buttons here on the right side. And that's what's the same from the previous facelift model. You get an analog tachometer speedometer with the multi-information display right in the middle. And here in the center console, now what's new as well with this 2025 model, you get a wireless charging pad along too with a Type A and Type C USB ports, and your gear shift is almost the same but new buttons here for your infotainment system and driving mode. So we have here Eco and Sport mode, and it's hilarious that it makes this sound every time you change driving modes. Anyways, another exclusive too, and sadly a nitpick of mine only, you don't get a manual handbrake anywhere but an electronic one. And the rest here is pretty much the same, although I like the new additions here with the new layout of the buttons for your climate controls, engine start stop button, along to with the leather soft pads with green stitching on them. Here on the door card, everything is plastic, but what I do not recall from the older ones, that you get a leather part here for the door for your elbows, which I find pretty handy. And then let's try the steering. Only tilt, but it's not telescopic, but still the driving position, yeah, it's not as bad as I once thought. So powering this all-new Chery Tiggo 2 Pro, it's exactly the same. So this is a 1.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine that produces 113 horsepower and 138 Newton meters of torque, mated to a CVT transmission. And hopefully some of the driving dynamics improved from before. The honest thing I didn't like about the older one, being honest only, was the brake pedal. It was kind of too firm for my liking. However, first impressions immediately, the brake pedal of this is soft, but it's not too soft. It's just the right amount. So there's a little bit of an improvement already with this Chery Tiggo 2 Pro. And so far, the CVT transmission, okay, there's still some of the rubber band effect, but again, once we try it out on the highways, again, not as bad as the pre-facelift model. And what Chery Philippines has revived to from the pre-facelift model, that you still get a manual transmission. How about that? I wish there was a demo unit of that here, but hopefully soon at another time, or if I have the budget to buy a new vehicle, I think that would be the choice I would make, because that one's mated to a 5-speed manual transmission. And all Cherys, even though despite this being the top of the line model, this one still has halogen lights all around, but they're still bright enough in actually a very stormy and typhoon weather at the moment. And I can tell a bit of an improvement from before too. The NVH improved just a bit only, even though you can hear a lot of rain droplets going in here in the cabin. So here, just try a bit of sport mode. Okay, it's not the fastest car in the world out there. However, it still gets the job done. And as I noted earlier, they did a lot of improvements with the CVT. The previous one I was not a big fan of because it felt too heavy, it was a bit rubber bandy. Yeah, it was not that responsive. This one, yeah, they did a lot to improve the handling. Of course, this is not intended to be a race car. However, as a normal daily, just driving it here sensibly under the storm, yeah, just does the job really well. We're already traveling 50 kilometers per hour in very wet roads. Not even that much tire noise. So let's try now Eco mode and go a bit. Okay, there's just a little bit of a delay now. Of course, if you need to overtake, yeah, that's where you have to engage sport mode. Bit of a rocky segment here in the test route. Okay, what I can commend though with the previous Chery Tiggo 2 Pro, the ride is actually really good. This is a very small crossover, while with hatchback like proportions. Yeah, it soaks up all the bumps and humps pretty well. Well, let's look for a hump. Here's one. Okay, this one's a very tall hump. I've driven a lot of cars here in the past. Ah, that's okay. This one's actually really, really comfortable. Yeah, in eco mode, you can just notice the delay in the transmission. It's not so bad because it makes up for it with its fuel economy. It's been averaging so far, according to this computer, 8.4 kilometers per liter. Not a bad start at all with this. The ride too is really good. And I know too what they improved from last time is the NVH regarding with the suspension itself. I don't hear much of the suspension thuds anymore. And once again, it's kind of fun to drive if you touch it around. Right, that's not bad at all. Whew. Right, so for the cost of all of this new Chery Tiggo 2 Pro stands at 888,000 pesos, which I think is exceptionally value for what you get in a subcompact crossover in this category. So yeah, that concludes my quick dive of this all-new Chery Tiggo 2 Pro, and I would say Chery are back in the less than 1 million peso segment. So again, I would like to thank everyone here at Chery Auto Philippines, here at the Philippine International Motor Show, and to Miss Josefina of Chery Auto Bacoor. So these are our contact details. One more time. So off the line, yeah, it gets going at least. So hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you with more cars here at the Philippine International Motor Show. Bye-bye.